2024 with me, Creating Thomas. But first, make we go for the headlines then. Ministry of Finance don start 2025 financial year budget preparation policy hearing today. Vice President Dr. Julde Jallow say salon dey pay the least rate wey e can to light tariff na Africa. Freetown City Council don roll out city rate collection. Dis na the headline dem for today. Now for the full news in detail. Salon dey pay the least rate wey e can to light tariff na Africa. Na this, the Honorable Vice President Dr. Julde Jallow bin say inside im keynote address na the National Policy Hearing Session wey will happen today, August 15, na the new Brookfield Hotel inside Freetown. Make we go now for the story.
Salon dey pay the least rate wey e can to light tariff na Africa. Na this, the Honorable Vice President Dr. Julde Jallow bin say inside a keynote address na the National Policy Hearing Session wey will happen today, August 15, na the new Brookfield Hotel inside Freetown.
We have seen a very difficult transition from development financing to subsidy. In the last couple of years, the Ministry of Finance has done extraordinarily well, because when there is an increase in the cost of living, we never allowed that to be translated to the ordinary citizens. So we came in the form of subsidy, we subsidized fuel, we subsidized wines. Now the minister just told me they are trying to get back the cost of duties on rice, we subsidize electricity. Sierra Leoneans are paying the least for electricity outside of countries like Algeria and those countries that have oil.
For sake of this, TruTok be gonna treat and seek the views of people but the ERSA tariff system.
Well, for me, I don't know in which context the Honorable Vice President they draw the analysis from, and which point they try for put. But if they try for, well, you say Africa, if according to what he say now, Africa, not even the sub-region where you say West Africa, Africa as a whole, well, I wonder what they try for drive at, because you therefore look at the standard of living of them country, then they compare to Salon in itself. How much people they can afford electricity before they talk about comparing we own utility service now, to them country, then they end how sustainable in fact the electricity they save in the first place, how sustainable it is.
Well, the Vice President in talk with all due respect, he talk waiting in things say they happen, but now
I never say 100% correct, but I think say now the responsibility say, and the government's responsibility for make sure say FO gets light and gets the correct meter and they buy light. But you will see some of them government officials that where they work in the energy sector. They go to a compound where you get up to 10 hosts them. Then where they go, you will see now one meter in the compound. Then the other one they do go lights from illegal places. At the end of the day, for solar party, then we nobody have a chance.
Electricity supply they play fundamental role for boost any country in economy, and one of the main need of a growing or modern economy na proper electricity supply. For TruTok News, Creating Thomas, the report.
Freetown City Council don roll out collection of business license payment and property rates where people can call city rate. Well, this according to the mayor, Yvonne Akisoya, say na for help the council for do plenty projects them we go help Freetonians and also Freetown City. Make we go for the story.
The Freetown City Council na the body wey responsible for decide on laws dem, and same way so come up with project dem wey go benefit the city. Dem project here can be like for build school, market, parking place, take care of begging ground, and plenty other one dem. For make dem able get money for do dem kind work here, the mayor for Freetown City Council, Her Worship Yvonne Akisoya, don roll out the revenue collection drive as way for make people dem wey get business and property dem na Freetown know how much dem for pay as the rate for dem house and property dem.
Today I want to talk small to family about property rate and business license. Two very important tax them where Freetonians for pay to Freetown City Council so that Freetown City Council can work for Freetonians. We almost done the complete the Wilberforce market where they're under construction. We don't start the construction of the Kissy Road Bangron Wall as well as the one at Ascension Town Cemetery. We get every day sweeping the go on and waste collection in the markets, flood mitigation, so many things and they where city council for do for Freetonians and where Freetonians they expect we for do. But we can only do them if we get the resources for do them. And that resources they come out and the property rate and the business license. As I talk to Fambleden today, we did on a revenue collection drive starting at the east end of the city. Ward 399, 400 and 401. That now from Allentong the car inside. We go door to door, house to house, and remind people by giving them their RDN notice, saying that this is the amount where you for pay to city council. We don't realize say inside this city, over 80% of the people that we get for pay to council for pay between 150 to 500 leons, new leons for the year. That amount they we know say it go look big na some money, but when you think of the cost for let we deliver the services, 500 leons, 150 leons for the whole year, so that council go able do the work where you want for the council do for you.
As council do this rollout, TruTok sef been go na streets of Freetown for see wetin people dem get for say about this. As plenty people can say they no know but this city gets business.
You know about that? You don't say they ever meet you for pay cigarette or any other things?
No, me, no one they meet me for pay.
They never meet you for pay. You know about cigarette? You don't know about that? They ever meet you for cigarette for say for pay for anything?
For TruTok use, me your name na Emmanuel Mohamed Kamara report.
We reporter Emmanuel N. Kamara for that Toyede. Tuesday, 13 August, flash flood be happen in Makeni, where end up make Boku people lost their house and property them. Same way so, Boku big office and even hospital be affected na the flood. Let we take the report.
Tuesday, 13 August, flash flood been happen in Makeni, we end up make Boku people then lost them house and property them. The flooding be also affect shop them way been dey na the main street na Makeni, Azolini Highway, Makema, Ladies Smile, Rogbane Road, Magboka Road, and OIC Road. They among the area them where people lost plenty valuable thing them. The Ministry for Agriculture and Food Security Office na Makeni self been affected and Boku documents, office furnitures and equipment themselves been spoiled. The Makeni Regional Hospital fence and street speaking salon and other fence themselves been forgotten because of the plenty water. This disaster been happen just after the Makeni City Council been begin for tray and clean gutter them for avoiding kind disaster. Yeah. The people that way don't affected we no get house again. They call on art organization and government for support them and address this situation so that it no go happen tomorrow Bambai. For TruTok use, Mina Elfrida Sam, the report.
Famul, members say you still listen to TruTok News right here at 98.5 FM, and also you dey watch me live now Facebook page at TruTok FM. We will continue with the next story. Plenty people can remember say inside 2017, August 14, Salon be get one tragic incident na the Motome community. Usai, we lost plenty people them during one mudslide. How the area na Motome, where this tragic event will happen Talek. 7 years later, TruTok be go waka up there, and now this will be gather.
Well, Famul, as they don't mark 7 years after we get this tragic mudslide na Salon, Usai, we lost over 1,000 of we Salon brothers and sisters. But 7 years from that time, how the Motome atmosphere outside this mudslide we have in Talek. Well, TruTok Radio become pay visits for see how the environment is. But we come across some unkept scene at the environment, people that can't even wastage them at the place, and them about themselves where the smoke push, they don't begin right now the pillar where Papa government they build for honor the one where they lost their life and the rights they, and you can see from the statues them as well, and they broke the statue there. And well, we get chance for talk with the man and the whole of regions, and at this we get for talk about the unkept environment of outside the mudslide we have.
We want to take here so as one case, say before implementing the history now, then we ask government think for developing this to a monumental site, so people will come. And it's about Doti, I want to self around it. You see now everywhere people do Doti. One in one side we will not really glad for us see this kind of thing. And also you see like the monumental plaque where they set, they don't begin tamper with them, they well the images them, we long for say our best will try for repair and man the space as well. That's one for you.
For TruTok Radio, me and Michael John. Fofana the reports. After talk.
Thank you to your reporter Michael Fofana for the update reports there. The Ministry of Finance today, 15 August, does start the 2025 financial year budget preparation policy hearing. Now the New Brookfield Hotel Conference Hall. The policy hearing at the curtain raiser for start of the budget preparation process. We go make ministry, department and agency them and also local council them discuss and review sectorial policies them where they inside the medium term national development plan.
The Ministry of Finance today, 15 August, don't start the 2025 financial year budget preparation policy hearing at the New Brookfield Hotel Conference Hall. The policy hearing at the curtain raiser for the start of the budget preparation process, we go make ministry, department and agency them, and also local council them discuss and review sectorial policies them, where they inside the medium-term national development plan. The Vice President, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, where be the give in keynote address, talk say more thing they for do for increased domestic food production. When I aim na the key agenda for the Feed Salon project. So he urged the Minister of Trade for help stabilize the price them of essential commodities na market, so as for reduce food inflation.
I think it is important to appreciate that, and for the growth numbers, I will encourage us to quickly transition into using the growth statistics underpinning this done by statistics here and own it. Right? So the earlier numbers that were pronounced by the FS, and I'm not discounting that because I'm using, there are two numbers that we're using. There's an IMF number, but there's the number from statistics area. When you propagate that, there are good values coming out of that. So it means we'll be resilient, even during the COVID period and immediately after that. When we did the rebasing, it told us that the earlier numbers we are recording as growth, our growth levels were higher. The reason why we are not actually classically witnessed, shortages of essential commodities in this economy, because we've been providing them through policies. Growth is being above the way we are recording them. And I dare to say that for 2023, in fact, we grew at 5.7% than the 3.4% that was earlier recorded, because we're using two to baselines for base years for assessing the economy. So we have a more resilient economy than we used to have before.
Wey be the talk, the Minister of Finance talk say inflation na one big key indicator na the economy wey don reach the high point of 54% inside October 2023. Ekeyon for say the budget for 2025 aim for implement intervention and policy them for reduce and address the basic and important challenge of cost of living and improve the way people dey live na the country.
Now I should speak about MCC as well. There is a $480 million approval that has been sought, and we are awaiting signals to finalize, get all arrangements for the signing of the grant. And what does it seek? I mean, it seeks to support three key interventions in a sector that I believe is a foundational sector for pushing our development agenda, which is the energy sector, foundational infrastructure. And so the MCC will focus on increasing coverage and reliability of our transmission network, make it modern and centralized system, increase reliable availability of services for community, that means our distribution network, but also I think support the key entities, which are the regulator, but also the service companies, both EGTC and EXA, to be as robust as possible to be able to ensure that they deliver low-cost energy. And I think it will be part of our discussion this afternoon. The minister should be able to shed light. What is important for this year is that once we sign, the date will be signaled, we expect an initial disbursement in the tune of about $48 million to facilitate the setup and do all efforts at entry into force to make the MCC very effective. That will be disbursed this year upon signature.
This year budget discussion gets for focus mainly inside President Bill in Big Five Game Changer and National Development Plan agenda. For TruTok, Cretin Thomas, the report.
As we wrap up the news for today, now na time for me to go for a sports story. The head coach Rangers Football Club, John Kister, don't talk say he get confidence say the team go make history na this year CAF Champions League. He be talk this inside one press briefing where he be all with the media. Let me go for more on this story.
As the game don dey gain momentum and preparation don dey tanga for Bo Rangers Football Club inside Bo City at the Southern Arena Stadium, some par the team dey get for take part at the Total Energies CAF Champions League first preliminary rounds don already arrive inside Salone. Inside one press briefing with the head coach for Bo Rangers Football Club, John Kister, be engage the media. He be talk about the confidence we get by the team, as he be same way so talk say even though the team dey no go participate at the CAF Champions League plenty time, but they not be able to win them. This time around, they're ready for make history.
Players around training, you know, we've had a few friendly matches, you know, to look at different situations, you know, different players. And what was important about those friendly matches is the fact that we wanted to see, you know, the levels of conditioning of the players going into the CAF Champions League. Bear in mind, they've had a 2 weeks break, and then they're coming back from that. But we're very happy with that as a technical staff. We're happy with the attitude. You know, I think there's a great optimism around going into these qualifiers. I think, you know, it's something we spoke about, you know, that, you know, they've gone into 2 qualifiers, you know, in which still we haven't won a match in Bo, you know, going back to Lisco, going back to CRB, even though again they went into Liberia and qualified, you know, with the results against Lisco. But I think we're very strong around. We want to make this possible around getting a result, because it's important that we set that. The players are very optimistic. They're very strong around the mentality.
Inside other news now with sport baskets, Mountain City Football Club will beat Duazak community by 2-0 inside the ongoing Kofa Inter-Community League. This win will make Mountain City fans glad and then dance all the way
to the City of Light. For TruTok Sports, me and Michael John Fofana the report, na Freetown.
Plenty thank you to the sports correspondent Michael Fofana for the sports update. Well, family, plenty thank you for watch. Now all this we get for with TruTok News today. Not forget for like our Facebook page at TruTok FM. Tete Tumala, me and him na creating Thomas.
98.5 FM, TruTok Radio. Get the facts.